Hey, this is Tony with Salt Strong, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the Rapala Skitter V topwater lure. This is a new lure that they have out as opposed to the original Skitter Walk. This is it here. This one, the new one, it's called the Skitter V because of the bottom of the lure is shaped like a V. Now what this allows for is for the lure to make quick cuts as you're walking the dog on the top, which is what it's called when you are using this lure. It's a walk the dog style, and what it does, it makes quick cuts on the surface and also glides a lot more efficiently than the original Skitter Walk does, which is just a shorter lure, and it also has a round bottom. It's not V-shaped as the new Skitter V is. Now right out of the box, this is one here, it's still wrapped up. What I didn't like about it is most of the new Rapalas that are coming out come with inline hooks as opposed to the treble hooks. Now this is an advantage having inline hooks because the treble hooks, they really tear up the fish's mouth, and also if you're fishing on the surface and there's a lot of floating grass, your treble hooks are going to rake up all that grass and you're going to get your lure all fouled up with grass. So when you're using inline hooks, what it allows for is actually it won't snag as much grass on the surface, it'll just fall right off. So one thing I would recommend when you buy these is buy some inline hooks and put them on to replace the treble hooks. So right out of the box you can see that's the way it comes with the treble hooks. Now what I did notice when I was comparing the original Skitter Walk to the Skitter V is that the Skitter V does have a longer glide, as I said before, so you're going to cover water a lot faster with this lure depending on your presentation, as opposed to the original Skitter Walk. It pretty much stays in one spot for a longer period of time, so it really keeps the lure in the strike zone a lot longer. So if you're going for a slower presentation, you might want to go with the shorter original Skitter Walk. However, you can manipulate your retrieve when using the Skitter V using really short, quick twitches to keep it in the strike zone longer. If you do long, slow twitches, it's going to allow the lure to glide a lot better on the surface. So we actually have some footage of both of these lures in the water. We have some underwater footage, and we're going to go ahead and show you that right here so you can get a fish's eye perspective of what these lures look like on the surface of the water. So let's take a look. So here is the original Skitter Walk. As you can see, it's a shorter body than the Skitter V and also a round bottom, so you get a short, snappy presentation and action from this lure. Now here is a view of the Skitter V. Right off the bat you can see that it glides nicely on those turns when you twitch the lure. Now you can vary this retrieve. If you do fast, quick twitches, it will have a much tighter turn and won't glide as much. And if you use long, short twitches, it will help that lure glide longer. So you got a good look at what the lure looks like underwater and on the surface. Now I did get out and use the lure on the water. As you can see, it has some battle scars there. Nice trout hit this and also had a nice snook follow it. And I'm going to show you that footage here, actually using this lure out on the water and hooking up with some fish. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, so one more thing I would like to mention when you are using the Skitter V and pretty much any type of lure that you want to get the most action out of it is when you tie your lure to your leader, make sure you use a loop knot. I'll have a picture of the loop knot and also have a link down below where you can learn how to tie a loop knot to your lure. This just allows for the lure to move a lot more freely and get the most out of the action when you are using it. So if you have any questions on the Rapala Skitter V, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And also go to saltstrong.com, check out our courses page. We have a new course on there for my fellow kayak anglers. If you are looking to get better at consistently catching inshore fish from your kayak, make sure to check out the Inshore Kayak Fishing Mastery course. Until then, I'll see you on the next video.